Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 5. This morning I am just heading off into Helston to see my accountant. I've got an appointment with her in half an hour. So I've never been to this place before and I always get really anxious about driving somewhere new, so I'm gonna just get going now. I've got 45 minutes. Give myself plenty of time. I need to go there, I need to go to the post office. I'm sending something to somebody I really like on YouTube just to say thank you for all the inspiration and all the top tips that she gives for running a business. I'm going to send that out, and then I've got to go to M&S because it's a special night on Wednesday, and we're going to have some nice food. So got to go and do those things. Need to get going right now. Let's go. Right guys, I am back from Helston and the meeting with the accountant, and it turns out I know my lovely accountant from the gym. Thank God, when she opened the door and I saw her lovely little face there, I just felt a lot of my anxiety just went away. I didn't even realise how anxious I was about the whole accountancy thing until I kind of really started digging out my receipts and everything yesterday, and I think I want to share this with you guys because, you know, if any of you are thinking of starting a business or have a business already, it's really easy to assume that everybody else is doing really well and has a lot of income. I mean, I'm not paying myself really at all. And you hear people say this and you think, oh, they must be paying, but they're just not paying themselves anything. This is impossible when you first start unless you're doing a different kind of business where perhaps you have a lot of income straight away. Yeah, I felt really anxious, but that's why I wanted to have an accountant, and it seems counterproductive to have an accountant when you haven't got any money coming in or you're not making enough money to pay yourself. However, if the anxiety levels around money and getting that stuff organised are so high, it's so worth spending the money. And when I opened the door and saw her lovely little face there, I just thought, oh my God, thank God. And, you know, it was such a relief, and she just made everything feel so much better. So thank you, Marie, you are an absolute star. Yeah, so now I'm home. I went to the post office as well, and I went to Marks and Spencer's to pick up some food for Wednesday night. And now I'm home, sitting in front of my calendar again, but before that I need to lay down a piece of flat colour on an A4 piece of watercolour paper. I need to lay down a gouache, really baby peachy pink kind of colour, really light, and so I can paint over the top of it for a commission piece that I've got, and I can't talk about it on here because I know the person who it's for does watch this channel, so I need to not mention it or show it in any description whatsoever. But I'm really looking forward to doing this. It's a bit different to something that I've done before, so I'll show it to you once they've got it, and you know, I know it's safe to put it on here. I need to get on. I need to finish this. And I've done so much painting on it, I can't even remember what month it's for. I think it's July. It might be July. Yeah, not sure. Pretty happy with it though, but can't actually see the lettering anymore. Maybe it's upside down. It was upside down. It's July. I'm just going to work today. Tomorrow I might go out and do something. If the weather's good, I might take you out somewhere with me for a couple of hours. Maybe go and have a look around somewhere. I don't know yet. I'm not really sure. It depends on my workload, but yeah. Anyway, must get on, and then also need to go and find Joe and do a fact of the day, because you guys you're loving your fact of the day, and you're also loving Joe reading out that email that he read out the other day in his funny voice. And I'm here to tell you that he reads all Amazon reviews in that funny voice. So if you're interested in some Joe reading some funny reviews from Amazon in his Amazon review voice, then let me know and I will get him to do that. Look at this bear. That is one comfortable bear. Oh. Okay, I'm procrastinating. Gotta do some work now. Warming up for your fact of the day. Tea. This is our first batch of mince pies. We went posh and I got us some M&S ones. So we're going to try those. We've just had our calendars.
I'm going to make the rest of our mince pies.
Yeah, and Joe will make the rest. We've got a Galaxy calendar and a Cadbury's calendar, and we're sharing them. We're alternating days, although I'm hoping that my day is going to come up when it gets to Christmas Eve, because look at this. Massive chocolate for Christmas Eve. So, yeah.
I think, to be honest, regardless of whether your day comes up or not, you'll still be having that one anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Won't you? That's how things work.
I thought that was you just being gentlemanly.
Well, it is. Because, to be honest with you, if we keep on going in this method,
I'm not going to get it.
I would be due that one anyway.
You would be, if you already worked out.
Well, it's because I'm doing even, I've got even days. 2nd and the 4th and so on. And the 24th is an even number. And that's Christmas Eve, which is that big, massive one there. So
Cadbury's one, I'm sure Cadbury's used to have big ones for...
I'm just kind like
big
that.
ones on Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. One and all. But yeah, it's just got this puny little one now.
I agree.
Do you want to crack open the minces? Want to get your first reaction?
What, opening up a box of mince pies?
Not just opening a box, tasting the mince pie. I won't film
I'm not
you.
eating on camera.
I won't film you eating.
No.
First mince pie of December. I don't really like that much. Oh my god.
Why is it all
Making a right old mess. I don't like mince pies that much. I like the ones that Joe makes. Possibly the only thing he ever cooks. But the first year he made them, he made the pastry and everything, and they were the best mince pies I'd ever tasted. So he saves his cooking skills for one day in December, basically, and then trumps everything. Your gob's covered in pastry, so guys, I'm doing you a favour not filming him eating his mince pie right now. You don't have to say they're good if they're not.
No, they're really nice.
Are they really good? Okay.
They're the taste of Christmas.
Taste of Christmas. I'm going to go in and try mine. So we're both saying that those mince pies were pretty good. They were the M&S ordinary mince pie. They're not their cheapy ones. They're kind of the next ones up. Because I didn't see the cheaper ones till I got to the till.
There's all crumbs from mince pie on here. That's revolting.
But they're nice. So, out of 10, I'm going to go 7.
I was going to say
Or 7 or 8.
8.5 out
Okay,
of 10.
I'll go
Are we allowed to do
8.
halves?
We can do
8.
halves.
8 out of 10 is good.
I'll go 8 because I thought 7 actually, that they were better than 7. So this afternoon I have to edit yesterday's vlog. Just haven't done that. I was too busy sorting out stuff for my accountant lady. But first, I'm going to drink my tea. Oh guys, check out the Christmas card that Gizmo bought me. Merry Christmas to the best mummy ever. Love from your little sausage. I'm not allowed to show you what she wrote in there. It's not bad or anything. It's just, you know.
It's secret because I wouldn't want it. Oi!
But she says that she knows there's doggies on the front of it, but she just knows that I call her my little sausage. It's cute though, right? It's from Paper Chase. And it's got the word Cliff on the back, which I think is the reason she got it, because she likes Cliff Richard. Let's get you warmed up for your fact of the day. Do you want to go and stretch first?
Yeah, I really do. Here is today's fact of the day. Music. G'day. So, today's fact of the day is one where you've got to use your imagination just a little bit. Imagine you were in a car and your car was on one of the rings of Saturn. Are you imagining that? In your car, you drive at 75 miles an hour and you don't go faster or slower than 75 miles an hour, but you stay at that speed. How long would it take you to drive around one ring of Saturn?
Oh god, is this where I have to guess again?
Oh, it's fun when you guess.
Because I always get it so wrong.
How long do you think it would take?
2 weeks.
No. You're close, but it would not take 2 weeks. It would take 258 days.
That's close.
I don't know how...
258 days at doing
Yeah.
70 miles an hour?
75 miles an hour.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference.
Would it? Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go. That's the best part of a year, to drive around one of Saturn's rings at 75 miles an hour. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that concludes today's fact of the day. Thank you and have a good day.
Right guys, I've had an afternoon where I've been a really bad vlogger just because I'm working on a commission piece, like I said earlier, and I literally can't show you any of it. But what I'm about to do in a second, whilst I wait for paint to dry, I'm trying to do these baubles with names on for 2 very special young ladies. And I've read online about using the best thing to use on a bauble, and everyone says Sharpies or a special kind of acrylic paint. I've tried the paint, and it's just every time I put a second coat on it, because I want it to be really opaque, every time I put a second coat on it, it just brushes straight off. So I've washed that off, and then I'm going back to using a Sharpie. I've done one layer and you can barely see it. So if this doesn't work, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I tried to look for some glass paint, but it's kind of see-through and I don't want that. I want a really thick, opaque word on here, and then I'm going to cut off this silver string stuff that comes with it, and I'm going to tie a silk ribbon through it to make it really, really pretty. Worst case scenario, I'm going to paint the entire bauble, I think, but I don't know. Paint it completely and then use like my Sharpie over the top of the paint. So I don't know. I'm going to give this a go now, and I'll let you know how it goes. I just want to do these two. They're for Joe's nieces, and I just want them to be perfect. And then right now, it's driving me crazy that I can't get this right, because I want to get these in the post, and I just need them to be right. The other day, Joe read out one of the comments that I got on my blog. And we've decided that through Vlogmas, anything strange that I get via email or any kind of weird spammy comments that are funny on my blog, he's going to read out in his, I've got a hand coming out my shoulder, he's going to read out for you, because a lot of you seem to like his Amazon review voice, which that's the voice he uses for Amazon reviews, and also now my blog strangeness. So I'm sorry if anybody happens to be watching this that we read out one of your funny comments, but I doubt that very much because most of them are spam, so, you know. Right, I'm going to turn you around so you can see. I've put it onto Photoshop so I could just blank out the person's email address, and then we're good to go. It's only a short one.
Wedding in London. I wrote to explain my history. I'm going to marry my English ex-teacher, who is older than me. Karma Crivels, in secret. Do you think this is the best way, re-elopement? You want it secret. Thank you.
At least it wasn't about blood sacrifice like the last one.
No, not this time.
No.
You never know what might come next.
Stay tuned.